Do you want to be crazy at Hypixel PvP, do all the knockback, and literally be a boss? Well then, I have just the tips for you. My name is Casserole J, and today we're going to be going over PvP Essentials. Now, this is one of the first episodes in the series, because it is one of the few things I have almost honed to perfection. I'm not great PvP overall, but this is very simple to learn, very easy, and you can still become a beast if you learn how to use it properly. So let's jump right into the video. But before we begin, be sure to like and subscribe. It helps me out a ton, and it makes my day to see one more sub added to us. We've recently hit 330 subs. I cannot thank you guys enough. So I'm going to be using pigmen for this demonstration. Now, please note, this is definitely a lot harder trying to use it on other players who have the same amount as reach as you and can almost click as fast as you or faster. So, you will definitely have to learn to use it on players. It's definitely a lot more difficult to use it on them. But once you practice that enough, you should get it. So, as you can see, this is a regular battle with no sprint resetting, none of that, just run straight at the opponent. And you see, I get hit an awful lot of times, and it takes forever to knock the pigman off of the diamond platform. But today I'm going to teach you two techniques that will help. You can learn how to block hit, and you can also learn how to W tap. What we're going to be focusing on first is the W tapping. Basically, as you can see, I placed a pigman in the exact same spot, and I do a lot more knockback because I am W tapping. Hold control so that you can run at your opponent, and then hold W. As soon as you hit your opponent, take your finger off of W, wait a second, and then repeat. If you continue doing this fast enough, you can hold your opponent in the air and make them go extremely far. Now, there is some essentials for this. You do not want to mash W. It will work in a couple of instances, but overall, I don't recommend using it, just smashing W. It's a lot better to wait until you see the player's shadow almost hit the ground, and then you hit them again. Make sure to hit them at the right moment in the air. I would recommend aiming for the chest or legs, not really for the head or the feet. And as you can see, there's also block hitting, my more favorite of the two. What you do is you hit and you block your sword. Continue to hold control as well. And that act of blocking your sword tells Minecraft you're resetting your sprint. So you hit, block, repeat. What I like about this is that you can do it so quickly. It's meant more for knockback and less for combos. As you can see later on in the video, W tapping, you can get into some crazy jump combos, but I believe block hitting is more for just people who are on the edge of a void. Though you can use either. Either works. I wouldn't recommend using either of these when you're close or when you're in the middle of an island. I recommend normal clicking until you get someone near the edge, maybe 10 or 15 blocks away from the void, and then using these tactics should definitely help you knock them back. Now, block hitting, even if you mess up, even if you don't hit them properly, you block your sword. So an added bonus is you will take less damage. But you could do this extremely quickly by clicking the left button and then clicking the right button almost at the same time. Just make sure you click the left button half a second before you click the second button. And as you continue to sprint forward and repeat that, it knocks the opponent back extremely. Getting into combos, in my opinion, W tapping is better for combos because you can get 2 successful W taps, move forward, and then stop W tapping and get a lot of hits. Or while you're W tapping, you can hit the person in the air. That will stop the knockback. It doesn't do as much knockback, but then you can just W tap again and repeat the process. As I said before, block hitting I feel is more for edge fights, so it's not great for combos, but you can still do combos once you get good enough at it. W tapping, I believe it's easier to get a jump combo, and when you're W tapping and trying to get criticals, do not just jump and try to get critical. You get hit a bunch